Welcome back to Software Inc., everybody. I hope you're having a good one because I am excited to be back with Nerdresoft. Things are going pretty well. We have our 4 founders working their 2 shifts, the night shift, the day shift. One starting at 8 in the morning and finishing at 4, the other starting at 4 and finishing at midnight. So there's only 8 hours where there's no one working in our little garage incorporated company thing here. Now, last time, we got things established, we did a lot of contract work to make some money, and we started working on Vector, which is a 2D editor, which is due to release next month, in November of 1981. It's being published, if I remember correctly. We're going to go ahead and have a look at the project details. It is being published by Tearware. We took a deal to have them market it, print it, and it's also exclusive to their operating system. We didn't take financing because, frankly, they were only going to give us $25,000, which is not that much money. It releases next month, like I said. Over 200 bugs have been fixed. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this does because I'm hoping that it's good. Because if it isn't, we're going to be stuck in this garage for a little while. Well, I say that. We're doing enough contract work that we don't have to be stuck in the garage for a little while, but we might be. There is a chance that we'll be stuck here for a little while. But anyway, I'm rambling. It doesn't really matter. What matters is it's now November of 1981. This thing's due to release. We've got 216 bugs that have been fixed. Let's release it. And what do people think? Bug Squad! We only found some small issues here and there, and Vector is great quality. Who's who? Get a clue? We have literally never heard of Nerdresoft. We'll probably go for Ink Studio 3, to be honest. And then quality assistance, we can tell a lot of work went into Vector. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's have a look at my releases and see what we're looking at right here in terms of stats. You know what I'm going to do, actually? Oh, sorry. I'm going to make the UI a teeny tiny little bit smaller. It's one of the options in here. I'm going to make it, instead of 160, 150, because then I can probably see a little bit more of this, absolutely. So, I can also sort of resize these things if I really want to as well. So it's just released. It's great. It is ordinary. It is created by me. It's published by Tearware. Marketing is sparse, which isn't good. Retails for $69. There's nothing in stock right now, which is slightly terrifying. Can I order copies? I can. I'm going to order some copies because I'm genuinely terrified that there's none in the market. Let's do 2,500. We can afford that. That'll put 2,500 copies in stock. That should be fine. But this is a new thing right here. We can update this thing, which I think is awesome. This is a part of Beta 1. So we can essentially say that this thing can be updated to use 1978 system technology versus, what is it, 76 right now? That's not a bad idea. And I think I'm going to do it. I think we'll throw that in there. And then in terms of other tasks, we could look at porting it if we really wanted to, because Tearware have a new operating system right here. And I'm thinking we're going to slap it on these 2 operating systems to get a few more people, using it. So we'll go ahead and prioritize the update, which is going to take no time at all. So finish it, and away it goes. And now the porting job shouldn't really take that long. And what's great is we're now in a situation where we're supporting this software, but we're not having to market it. We don't have to, get my guys working on marketing this thing. It's just a case of them supporting it. And we're going to find out tonight if this thing makes money. Now, the publisher, if I remember right, is taking about 25% of the royalties. But if we just make money, I will be happy. We're about to see. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little hopeful. It's about to be midnight. 2 minutes to midnight. 1 minute to midnight. We made money. We did. We didn't make much. We did not make much, but we made money. It actually did. It made 71,000. Marketing is unavoidable. There's nothing in stock, though. Why are there no units in stock? What is this? The publisher is supposed to be... Oh my god. I don't own any printers. Order some copies. Oh my god, 26,000. I'm not going to do that many. I'm going to do 10,000. I'm going to spend $20,000 of my own money getting some copies of this thing on the go. And then what we can do is finish porting it. We have some bugs, but we have active users. We've done it. We did it. We managed to make some software. And what's great is, unlike every other time I've played this game, we managed to make some software that hasn't given us $1 billion right away. So it's not like I've beat the game. I've just done a thing. That's all I've done. I've done a thing. I'm happy. I want to see how much money we make now in the second month, though, because the marketing is now unavoidable. Is it going to be considerably more? I'm a little... Oh my god, it was. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So, that did pretty well for itself. That did pretty well for itself. I'm actually really pleased right now. How do we move? There we go. Move company. Let's go for... We could go for skyscraper. We could probably afford that. I'd be tempted to go hardware right away. Like, try and get in the hardware game really early. But I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been in Skyscraper Inc. either. I'm not actually 100% sure. I don't remember if I have been. So, oh, I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's tear everything down and let's see what we're dealing with. Oh my god, that's a giant office. That's one giant... Oh no! Oh no, it's one giant office! That's not a... That's... Oh no. Oh no! We kind of needed it to not be big giant offices, because I can't put walls down the middle of that, can I? That's not a thing I can do. I'm not actually allowed to construct anything because the landlord won't let me. Oh dear. Oh no. Can I get rid of a bathroom? Is that a thing that the landlord would let me do? I don't think it is. Oh no. All right. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm not going to terminate my... Well, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be weird about it. I'm going to go lease this room, and I'm going to lease this room. I'm going to go downstairs, and I'm going to terminate my lease on the ground floor, because I want these two. I want the top floor, man. We're doing that well for ourselves right now. We're getting the top floor. So let's go ahead and make it daytime. And yeah, I guess we're doing the same thing. We're going to have day shift and night shift. So let's let's do something silly. Let's put a table there. And you know what? Let's go for the ergonomic chairs. Let's be fancy about it. And I'm also going to do this. And I'm going to put a table there as well with an ergonomic chair there. In terms of computers, we're still stuck with the old ones, but that's okay. I'm not super worried about that. In terms of chair color, let's go for sort of a blue, I guess, to kind of match the room. So that'll be fine. We'll go ahead and save that style. And in terms of these tables, let's change... Well, they're already white, so they're fine. So that's okay. That's a bit of a start. Let's also give them the noise-canceling headphones. Let's see what else we can do. We can't do any of these little details here, but what we could do is throw a little lamp right about there. Maybe make it, maybe it's white, so it kind of matches everything. In fact, let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Let's do some lights in the walls and see what that would look like. So we want to go here. We want to go here. And where else do we want to go? Can I get one in the middle? That's not really the middle at all. That is the main entrance, though, so we'll do that. Okay. I'm basically going to clone the details from this room to the other side, but I want this room to look nice. Because it's just big empty space now. That's all it's going to be. So we kind of need to fill it with something. Because it's just going to be big empty space. Okay, it's a bit weird looking, but I think I've got what I want for this. We've got 2 computers in each one. We've got all the wall lights. We've got whoever this is. This is... Who are you? That's Rosie right there. And I realize we have some slow walkers in the company, so there's a good chance it's going to take them a minute to get up here. But there we go. They can work with a great view. They've got some bookshelves back there. I'm hoping we keep making money, because if we don't, it's going to be a little bit awkward that I've gone ahead and upgraded this place. But I've also given them a coffee machine in there. They've got a mini fridge. So hopefully they'll be good. Hopefully they won't mind too much. Now, we'll speed things up a little bit. We'll see if we end up with more active users from the successful porting across there. We've also got myself and Beverly coming in right there. So that's not too bad. We probably want more lights in here as well, now that I look at it. Let's really quick go ahead and throw a little desk light. Just, let's go there, and let's go there as well. I'm also going to select those and make them white, because I think it's kind of nice. The lighting itself could probably be a little bit warmer. So something a little bit like that, and I think that's okay. We'll go ahead and save that style. And there we go. I think that looks all right. It's a little bit cozy, which is kind of what I want it to be. So let's see how we're doing. We did just make some more money. We didn't quite make as much, but that's fine. Can I pay off my loan? That's a question I have. Let's have a little look here. Complaints, distribution, deals, loans. Yeah. So I want to pay that out so that we're not paying loans every month, because we were paying, what was it, 6,698? So we're not doing that anymore. I'm over getting a coffee, which is probably a good shout. Not bad. We could probably get away with actually hiring employees right now. But I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to look at this, because it's still doing okay. We could look at updating it a little bit further, which I'm kind of down to do. We've also got some bugs that we can fix, and that'll keep people happy. So we'll do that. We'll get this thing updated to version 1.2. We'll fix the 33 verified bugs that we have. And as soon as that's done, we're actually as bugs are coming in, we're fixing them, essentially. So let's wait until the end of February. Let's see how many bugs we can verify and fix here. We're going to have over 100 in version 1.2. That's kind of cool. All right. Okay, I like that. I like that you can kind of just sit and keep doing that. That's pretty cool. Let's finish that. Let's finish that. We fixed some bugs. That'll maybe keep people a little bit happier. And I guess we start looking at something else, right? I guess that's kind of what we do here. So let's maybe develop some more software. We could make games if we wanted to. We could make a sequel to Vector, which I'd be tempted to do, honestly. I'd be tempted to do it with... I think we'd go for the same publisher. I think we would. I think we could get away with that. So let's use an existing framework. Let's go for... Let's see. The core platform, I guess, is probably fine. It actually has a lot of things... Ooh, it does. It's got a lot of things there that I'm not too keen on, actually. It's, oh no, it does. This one has support for a lot of things, which would be kind of good. So let's use Vision View, and let's see what we can do here. So we can do dynamic brushes, we can do levels and curves, we can do procedural shapes. About a year. Expected interest is pretty good. We could do... Let's see. We could take that out of there. I don't think I want to do that. I kind of want vector graphics, but it's a lot of wasted interest. And same with this as well. What can we take out of there? Maybe take that out of there so we're not wasting too much interest. Now, let me read this. When you reach 100% interest, you've saturated your target demographic. Adding more features will result in longer development time, but no further sales. Ah, okay. So if I take levels and curves out of there, that might not be a bad idea, honestly. But then we're not really adding anything, which is slightly frustrating. So let's add levels and curves. Let's, I guess, I don't know. I kind of want to bring the tech level up a little bit as well. Let's add levels and curves. Vector graphics, no. Dynamic brushes, no. Procedural shapes, we're wasting interest at that point. So we'll just add that one thing is what we'll do. Pricing wise, we're going to go up by $1 to $70. It is going to be Vector 2. I am so tempted to make it subscription based. I'm so tempted to do that because I think it would be hilarious to go that way immediately. But let's chill. Let's chill. We'll stick at $70 and that'll be okay. So, in terms of operating systems, I would really like to see this little thing here be a little bit wider. So, we have these 3 operating systems. If we search by most recent, we've got this guy. We've got these guys, right? These are some pretty good operating systems. So that's 4 operating systems, 2.9 million potential consumers. That's probably going to go down, though. Also auto-balance this for 100% interest, which is great. So now we're looking at a publisher. And funding, they would give me $54,000. I don't think we need it. Marketing, I would like them to do. Printing and operating system exclusivity. And it's going to be Tearware again. But only 1.2 million consumers this time. That's not great. I think what we're going to have to do is edit this. We're not going to make it exclusive. And it's going to be Funk Studio publishing it this time. And that's actually because we changed the deal a little bit. We're going to have to cancel the publishing deal. Sort by release date. We're going to add those operating systems. And then we'll go nab a publisher, which is going to be Funk Studio. And I think that's okay. 100% expected interest, 2.9 million consumers. Let's develop it. Let's get it going. And while we're doing that, how many verified bugs do we have right now? 147? Let's get another update out there for the original Vector. Because we do have bugs that we can fix, right? We have some bugs that we can fix. So we'll get 1.2.1 as the new version, and we'll see what happens. I am going to prioritize, obviously, Vector 2, because that's probably what's going to make us a bit more money here. But that's all right. Let's also finish the new version right there to keep the people coming back. And that's good. I think that's good. I think what we're going to have to do as well is we're going to have to get some more staff. Because we're going to want to start making bigger projects, right? Now, it's also, I didn't pay attention to this. It's September 83 is the deadline for this. So about a year and a half, which is actually pretty good. I think we can manage that. I'm leading this thing. My portfolio thus far is Vector, which is kind of cool that that's an option as a team lead. I kind of like that you can go and look at it and see what the characters led before. And I guess this thing's going a bit quicker since the original Vector was kind of built in an environment where, you know, people weren't happy. Also, do the elevators actually show the number of the floor? No, it shows the number that the elevator is on. Okay. Oh, we missed a lot of stuff there. Let's bring this priority down a little bit. Let's try and not miss support tickets right there. We're also at 1.3 million. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I think we can afford some staff. I think we're at the point where we can afford some staff. Let's head downstairs. Let's lease an office. I'm not going to go too crazy with this. I'm not going to go nuts and lease out the whole building. I don't think we need to do that. But I think what we could do is create just a little something down here. And what I'm thinking we do is this and this, this and this. And then in the middle, we have a little bit more space than I'd like. What if we just bring 4 people in? What if we just double the number of staff that we have? That might be the way to do it. Let's get rid of those. Let me go back upstairs. Let me grab you. And I want to duplicate. We'll go back downstairs. We'll do this, 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 and this. And what I can do is get rid of some of the lights, just to make things a little bit more dynamic. We can throw a tree there, a cactus there, and we'll do some cubicle walls as well. So let me just duplicate this and throw them right there in the middle so they're not staring at each other. And that seems okay. That seems pretty good. And I think what we'll do is we'll assign this to the day shift. In fact, maybe we don't want to do that. Hold on a minute. We need to go back into live mode here, and I need to look at my teams. Because I run the night shift right now. I think. If I remember right, I run the night shift. Yeah. And I think I can handle hiring. I think. So my lead skill's 50%. If we look down here, leader, HR, handle hiring. Yeah. Is there anyone on the day shift that can do that? Because if there isn't, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, Graham can do it. Fantastic. Right. So Graham is going to be the leader of that particular team. Okay. Oh, this is actually going to be really exciting. Switch. So both teams. And what we'll do is, we can be clever about this. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting slightly carried away here. Manage the teams. Go to the night shift. Let's pause the game. Let's go to HR management. We'll give them a budget of $1 million. That's probably too much. Actually, let's do 250,000 for now. And we'll copy that for the other team. Role selection is going to be hired for. And the night shift, I'm going to bring in 3 programmers and actually 2 programmers, 1 artist, 1 service. And their specializations can be not leadership for now. That's fine. And traits can be, I'm kind of looking fast learners. I'm kind of looking less affected by social needs. That might actually be a better one because they might be a bit miserable. Let's see. Can I select one here? Or can I just... Ooh, hold on a minute. Okay, so wait. Can I make multiple... Oh, interesting. So we kind of want them to be... I don't like select multiple here, no? Okay, so we probably don't want them to be silent but deadly. We don't want them to break their computer. We don't want them to get stressed. We probably don't want them to be slow walkers. Okay, so that's fine. Salary is going to be medium, I think. I think we can get away with medium. So that should be all right. And then what we're going to do, so we're going to bring in 2 programmers here, right? 1 artist, 1 service. On the day shift, it's going to be 2 designers, 1 artist, 1 service. So if we do that, wait, yeah, no, we do that. So the shift should hire more people if it's doing it automatically, which I'm not 100%. There we go. Night shift, 6 people. Day shift, let's go to HR management. Let's handle wages, handle that. Best roles are hired for. This is going to be 250,000. Education, we'll say there. We're going to send 2 people off at a time. 2, 1, 1. Specializations are none of the leadership ones. And then for this, we'll say fast learners, and we probably don't want them breaking things. Probably don't want them being slow, so that's fine. And we'll do medium there as well. So that should be fine. So that should give us a lot more people in the company, and they can all, come and work in here and hopefully do good things. Hopefully. That's a very big hopefully. But in theory, we should have support going much better. And yeah, we are struggling to keep up with support. So there we go. We got a bunch of people in here. I think they're going upstairs and using... Yeah, they're using that coffee machine. All right. Let's fix that a little bit. Let me copy this guy. So let's duplicate, bring it downstairs. I don't really want to throw a coffee machine right in the middle of this room, but I'm gonna. And I'm also gonna throw 1 or 2 other things in here as well. Let's give them a nice plant right there. And let's give them a nice rug under their feet, I guess, to, change the place up a little bit. That seems okay. I think we can deal with that. We could get this rug in here as well, but I'm not really going to bother. We could do some bookcases, which I'm not totally against doing. So that seems fine. That seems like a good little office. Production is going well here. I do think we're getting real slow on the support for Vector, which I would like to be faster, to be completely honest. An employee is hungry and can't find food. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Let me move this plant real quick. Let me put the plant there, and let me give them a vending machine. So, vending machine there. It's gonna be noisy, but I would imagine it'll cheer them up a little bit. Now, what are you doing? You are an artist. that makes sense. And you're a programmer. So artists and programmers aren't doing anything at night right now. I probably shouldn't have set them to strict roles, now that I think about it. That was probably a mistake, but I think we'll manage. I'll tell you what I will do. We'll get this thing into iteration 4, and as soon as it hits it, which it just did, let's just make sure that I am the leader, which I am. Let's start developing it, and that's going to mean my designers are doing nothing now. So what we'll do is we'll go to contracts, we'll go and say sort by income, let's grab an embedded system, it recommends some designers, and I'll tell you what, let's grab a couple of things here. Let's grab those, and in theory, we can probably prioritize these and get them done nice and quickly. That's going to keep my designers working, and it's going to be a little bit of bonus income, which is always nice. So we'll develop you, and, you know, it gives the designers a little something to do, which is better than them having absolutely nothing to do. So we'll promote this one, this guy as well. We'll promote that one. We'll finish it, and we'll finish it. They were inadequate and outstanding. That's fair enough. That is the duality of Nerdrosoft. And I'll tell you what, let's get another update going for this guy. Let's bring the 2D stuff up a little bit. Let's prioritize it, and let's fix all of these bugs as well. Because I really want to make sure that Vector is something that people love. I want the users, I want the consumers to know that we are dedicated. We are dedicated. I'm clapping my hands because I'm passionate about this. We are dedicated to fixing this thing. That's what we are. I probably shouldn't clap my hands. It's really bad audio practice. And I don't know how this microphone handles it, so I'm sorry if it sounded a bit weird, but I'm dedicated to keeping Vector at the top of its class. That's what we're doing here. We're keeping it at the top of its game, right up there. You know, that's what we're doing. It's almost done as well. This is version 1.3. So we're updating to the new technology, and we're fixing the bugs, which I think that's good. We're almost done as well. One more bug, there we go. So finish that. The users, I think, went down, but that's all right. Still making pretty good money. Well, not as much money as we once were, but we're still making money. That's what counts. We're making something. And we have a year still to finish Vector 2. So I think we'll manage. I think we'll get there. Now, here's something I'm thinking. I'm tempted to be a little bit cheeky. Because we have designers right now that are doing nothing. So what if we went in and said that maybe they started doing some antivirus software? Or maybe they started doing an audio tool. Something a little bit simpler, perhaps. I don't know if it is simpler. I don't really know. Let's say audio tool. And let's use an existing framework. Let's say the Fast4D engine, I guess, will do the job. It features some stuff, which is pretty good. Yeah, we'll go Fast4D. That seems fine. And for this audio thing, we'll go ahead and throw EQ and compression. We'll throw a channel mixer in there. We could throw some effects in there. Although the effects, I think, is going to make it maybe a little too many programmers on that one. Auto-tune is a thing. Sound bank is a thing. Note editor is a thing. I think a note editor or effect... I think the effects thing gives us a bit of wasted interest, whereas the note editor doesn't. So that's okay. Let's make this thing $69, the way we have before. And it's currently got no consumer reach, which is fair enough. Let's come up with a name as well. Audible Edit, Wave Shop, Sign Studio, Record Tools, Amp Tune Pro, Audible Pro, Audio Studio, Amplitude, Sound Stop, Audio. Come on, give me... Audible is good if it wasn't an Amazon product, right? Audible would be great. We could go with Wave, which is my usual one. Sound Take. No, Amplitude. I like Amplitude. Let's go with Amplitude as the name of our audio tool. And that's pretty good. So, this works. Less than a year. It's not exactly pushing the boat out, but that's okay. I think we can deal with that. The 2D editor for this guy is going to be most recent. We can use Picture Stop 2. So that should be all right. And then the operating systems will go most recent for, let's say, those 4. Actually, you know what? Let's just go for the 1, and then we'll port this thing after the fact, because then what we can do is keep this as less than a year of development time. So that works out. We can auto-balance this, so people are relatively happy. And 1.9 million consumers, that's pretty good. I don't know if I want a publisher. I kind of do. Just for marketing. You know what I mean? Just for marketing. It would be nice if we could get, you know, maybe Funk Studio. We work with them again, and this time around we order our own copies. Or we print them. We could print them, because if we go and lease another room, I could set up a little printing space in there, and we could print our own copies of our software. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we do those 2 again. Give them 27.5% in exchange for marketing and printing. I think we're going to take that risk. I think that's what we're going to do. Just until we're really on our feet. So let's start developing Amplitude. And honestly, February of 1984, like, we have a good amount of time. We have about a year and a bit to get this thing done. And I mean, it'll get there. It'll absolutely get there. I mean, look how quickly the design's going. And I think that's because the day shift is when the designers come in. So the designers are really working flat out on this thing. And that's good. I'm going to let them iterate this thing until they are done iterating this thing. Because if we do, it means it's going to be as good as it can possibly be. And that's what we need. That's what we want this thing to be. Now, I do want to have a quick look in here, because I do want to look at distribution, because I do want to see what we can do. Because we can, if we really wanted to, we could spend some money getting component printers and assemblers and recyclers, and we could try to make a little printing space. But I think what I'd rather do is I'd rather get a little product printer. I'd rather just place some conveyor belts, set up some pallets, and just have people come in to pick stuff up, right? So my thinking would be, we go down to the ground floor, and I might do this. I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna lease that room, is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna try something here. This might be risky, but we're gonna try this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a little conveyor belt, say there, and I want this printer, and I want this thing. I don't know if it matters that it's inaccessible from, you know, that other side, but what we'll do is, let's see, we'll have the conveyors just go like this, right? So they go down like this. We're gonna have this guy drop there, 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 and there. And then in theory, I can just throw a pallet 1, 2, 3, and 4. In fact, I could throw a 5th one right there with a little drop off right there. And that should give me the ability to start printing my own products. Now, I don't know what the capacity is on these guys. It's 20 per copy, durability 16 months, 1,000 copies per box, 18,000 copies per month. So we have the ability for 8, 16, 36,000 copies per month out of those 2 printers. And I could throw another printer right there to bring that up to 54, I think. I don't know that we would need that, but we could. We have the room to expand a little bit there, which I wouldn't be against doing. Now that's expensive. Upkeep is obviously going to be a thing. Electricity is going to be a thing. It's going to have some running costs, but I think we'll be okay. Now, let's go ahead and get some lights into this space. We'll go for here, there, and there. And that should be fine. That's about all we need. I'm also wondering if that now means I could... Well, I wonder if that means I could grab a contract to print something. So say you guys, you know, this is That's not really what they're looking for. Nah, there's no nothing there. And then this is manufacturing, which is whatever. I'll tell you what. I don't think we really need to worry about contract work right now. I think what we could have done is potentially dropped the publisher deal on Amplitude for everything but marketing. I think marketing we have to accept that we don't have a marketing team. Now we could get one. We absolutely could get one. And I think they would do a great job if we hired the right people. I just think at the minute, we're a relatively small company. I'm being a little bit what if I printed? What if Vect? Uh-oh. Where's my distribution? What have I done? Interesting. Let's stop printing Vector. Because I don't need 24,000 copies of Vector laying right there. But I guess what I can do is call a courier. And that's going to be expensive, but yeah, let's call a courier to pick up all this stuff and just get it out of there, because we really don't need that laying around. And that'll be some extra copies to keep people happy. Those copies will probably never get printed or never get bought. We're at 66,500 active users on Vector. It actually went up. It went up to 70,000, so people are still buying it, which is kind of a big deal. Yeah, we're making more money now. Not bad. Do we want to update this thing? I mean, there's no bugs to fix. There's no tech level to go up to, so we're kind of just maintaining it now. But I would say Vector was successful. I mean, we've got $2 million, so I can't really complain about that. You know, that's nothing. That ain't nothing to sniff at, you know? That is some pretty good money. And Vector 2 is due in 9 months, and it's about to be done in terms of development, with Amplitude due, well, a couple of months later, and it's getting through its 3rd iteration. So I'm happy about that. I'm actually really happy about that. Let's get the code on Vector 2 up to 90%, which it now is. Let's get art up to 94. Or do we want to just let this thing get to 100%? Let's prioritize it real quick. Let's make it, you know, let's get both of them to 95. That'll be my deal. Or both of them to 100. Do I want to? I'm going to go for 100 on both. We might as well. We're so close. We'll get 100% done on this thing. Let's have a look at the details. What's holding us back right now? A little bit of everything. But that's okay. We are so close to being 100% on this. It's going to be in beta for a good few months, and then it's going to be done. And that's a big deal. It's going to be done. It's going to be good to go, assuming we actually manage to get this thing going. So 100% on art. The code is 100% as well. There we go. Not bad. Let's go ahead and promote it into beta. And I guess we're a year out on Amplitude. Let's get Amplitude into its 4th iteration. We'll bump it into development. We're gonna give it like a solid 9 months of development, 3 months of beta, push it out February next year. And we'll see what we can do. In fact, let's just who's leading it right now? I am. Let's not have me lead this. That seems like a pretty bad idea. Creativity defer. Okay, Colby could do it. Not a terrible idea there. Are you any good at audio tools? No, these guys are. Let's just give it to Rosie. Let's have Rosie lead it. And it's about to hit its 4th iteration. I'll tell you what. Let's develop it. We can't be too careful with it. We want to make sure it gets done. The art is nearly done. Vector 2 is looking good. It's got a good number of followers. I can't complain. I'm really happy that we've managed to do some good stuff here. I really am. And then whatever we do next, whatever it might be, we'll try and print it ourselves. We'll save some money that way. And hopefully more good things are going to happen. But I'll tell you what, we're going to leave it there for today. Before we do, I'm going to just go ahead and hire some cleaning, maintenance, and IT support. Did I miss IT support? No, I didn't. Dismiss. Cleaning, let's get you in there real quick, just to make sure everything is looking good. And yeah, I'm excited to see what we can do here. I'm really, really excited to see what we can do here. I'll tell you what, let's bring this down in priorities. Let's bring amplitude up in priorities. And yeah, we'll be good. Let's leave it there for today. Thank you for watching, everybody. I think we've made some pretty solid progress. I hope you agree. I'm hoping that Vector 2 is going to be a bigger success than Vector. I'm hoping Amplitude is going to open up some good avenues for us. And I'm hoping that in the next couple of bits of software, we can get away from publishers, but we'll see what happens. Either way, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.